In your chosen monthly category on up to $1,000 in purchases. Don't just pay, PayPal.
This traffic center is brought to you by the one and only attorney Dan Newland.
Central Florida traffic.
A multi-vehicle crash reported in Lake County on Florida's Turnpike North before exit 285. A right shoulder is blocked. Be mindful there are some backups to before mile marker 280. I-4 reporting collision free though and flowing up to speed in all directions. Also not seeing any slowdowns on the John Young Parkway. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Annie Mapp.
This report is sponsored by Orlando Health. Orlando Health Arnold Palmer Hospital for Children is here to help throughout the holidays by providing emergency care exclusively to children and is the home of Central Florida's only Level 1 trauma center. Learn more at arnoldpalmerhospital.com.
For more information about contests on the station, go to magic107.com/rules.
Are you annoyingly inattentive? Do you watch a movie and then ask a zillion questions because you weren't paying attention? Do people ask, how do you sleep at night? Then you should get a mattress from Mattress Firm. They can help anyone sleep. At Mattress Firm's Black Friday sale, get a king for the price of a queen and a free adjustable base with select Sealy beds, all with a low price guarantee. Get matched at Mattress Firm. Sleep at night. Restrictions apply. See store or website for details.
The PayPal app has amazingly low prices for holiday shopping. Get cashback offers in the app, and when you use the PayPal debit card, PayPal stacks 5% more in the monthly category of your choosing on up to $1,000 in purchases. Don't just pay, PayPal.
This Saturday and Sunday only at Old Navy, get $2 cozy socks.
Idea, and how did you sort of
that my granddad gave me? They say one day they're gonna round up all that might fly in the city. Good luck, try that in a small town. See how far you make it down the road. Around here we take care of our own. You cross that line, it won't take long for you to find out. I recommend you don't. Try that in a small town full of good old boys, raised up right. If you're looking for a fight, try that in a small town. Try that in a small town.
need to grow? Not just a
conseguir estas ayudas, de poder conseguir el
on the corner. And what better gift than the gift of fighting?
Trying to do all kinds of
$100 in value, so you'll save big on.
Reminds me of a warm, safe place where as a child I'd hide and beg for the thunder and the rain quiet pass me by. Sweet shadow
Título y cargos de cosas. PayPal stacks 5%.
y las demás que sigan envidiando. Spotlights ain't got that. Scratching yelling bells, no my baby stressing. So much to say. Yeah.
Used car sales event.
We're all about
When you're ready, visit.
I'm staring into the face of my Savior.
I have a confession to make. I am a fan of yacht rock.
You couldn't see me watching through the window.
Income picture. For the vast majority of Americans out there, it's not nearly this giant issue that is being made out to be in the mainstream media and on various platforms throughout. So let's set the table first and just make sure we understand what we're talking about when we talk about Roth conversions, because we run into folks that have come to the office that didn't quite understand what exactly it was. So we'll start with the fundamentals. When you put money into an IRA, traditional kind of retirement platform, right? That money is often done on a pre-tax basis. So you saved on your taxes when you put the money in, right? Okay, that's the IRA. When you take it out, then you got to pay taxes on it, right? So that's the deal, okay? Saved up front, you pay when you take it out. That's the IRA. The Roth is the flip of that. Okay, so the Roth, you pay taxes now, and then when you take it out down the road, then there's no taxes on it. Okay, so you can see where each one of them certainly independently has a lot of pros and cons. What we would always say is that if you're in a lower tax bracket, then yeah, it makes sense to do the Roth instead of the traditional, because if you're in a low tax bracket, then you don't necessarily need maybe as much of those tax savings as possible, although you can cut the other way, because if you're trying to get started with investing and you're not making a lot of money, maybe the tax savings helps to spur you to save a little bit more money than you otherwise would. So you can see where there's no perfect answer on, which option to pick. The Roth conversion is the concept of, I'm going to take money that I funded years ago into an IRA, and I'm going to convert it all over to Roth. And so when I do that, then ultimately that means that I am going to pay taxes. That's the key catch, right? You got to pay taxes. So if you convert $100,000 from an IRA to a Roth, then okay, perfect. You wind up having to then report and pay the taxes all in a single year. You don't get to spread that out over a few tax years. There have been times in the past where you did, but that doesn't apply anymore. And so you pay all of the taxes for the entire amount that you converted. Okay. But just as an aside, by the way, just to let you know a little thing on this one. When you want to convert when the market's high or when the market's low? Stop and think about that for just a second. You want to convert when the market's high or you want to convert when the market's low? When the market's high and you're converting, right, then that's that $100,000 and the market is high, you're converting less shares. Versus if the market was low, you'd be converting more shares and effectively accomplishing much more if the market were different. So before you just jump into this stuff, it's important to think through exactly what it is. So if you converted $100,000 IRA to Roth, paid taxes on $100,000, what if the market goes down 20%? Right? Then you just pay taxes on money that you don't have anymore. Get the point? Might not want to necessarily jump into that, particularly when you are at market highs. That's a side note. Let's come back to the primary note. The moment that you convert, when you do IRA to Roth, that's going to be at your highest marginal bracket, right? Because it's going to get layered in on top of the other income that you have. And that can create some ripples involving additional taxes, particularly if you cross certain thresholds. It can create more tax on your Social Security. It could even increase the cost of your Medicare as well. And the reality is, and these articles that push this Roth conversion, they're all making and stoking fear of, oh, you're going to have that required minimum distribution. That required minimum distribution is going to create so much of a tax burden that you really need to deal with it now. Well, here's the deal, okay? The vast majority of Americans are satisfying that required minimum distribution well before they get to required minimum distribution age. Why? Because if you retire,